everyone. So welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to look some very important tools used in the iOS application Pentesting. So if you were getting into mobile security, bug bounding or reverse engineering, this tool will help you to understand how an app works on the inside and how it behaves when it is running. So in this session, we are going to take about a quick analysis of everything, that is what is static analysis, what is dynamic analysis, and the main tool used in each of it, and why it is matter in the real world app pen testing. So without wasting time, I am keeping everything simple and easy to understand even if you are new to iOS testing. So let's begin. So firstly, I am going to introduce you about what is static analysis. So static analysis simply means looking at the app without actually running it. So you can think like opening an engine of a car, like and observing how everything is connected, but without turning on the engine. So that's a simple example everyone can able to understand. So static analysis means we are analyzing the app without running it. So why do we need this? So we can say like because static analysis helps us to understand what function exists inside the app, how the developer has written the logic, where important things are happening like login, token generation, encryption or security checks, and which function we should target later during the dynamic analysis. So static analysis like preparing the roadmap before we start testing the runtime app. So next we can look what are the static analysis tools, like essential static analysis tool. There are more other, but we are going to discuss only in this. So just remembering we are focusing on the iOS, not on the Android. Okay, so let's look at the three main tools used for the static analysis. So I explain each one very simply. So first let's look the class dem-z. So this is a tool that extracts all the class names, method name and properties from a decrypted iOS application. So this is very super helpful because it shows you exactly what function exists inside the app. For example, if an app that has a function of what we will say like call the login with email and or the valid certificate, class names that will show you that. So this tool helps you to find out to focus before doing any runtime testing. So it is a fast method in enumeration, identify the interesting classes, create .h files for the reference. So this is other what is class demx and the main strengths. So now let's look to the second one, that is Hopper Disassembler. So Hopper is a GUI tool, mean it has a nice interface where you can open an app and see how the code works in the background. So this shows you a pseudo-code, which is like the simplified version of the like internal logic. So you can use the Hopper and we can say to understand. So how it work, like if you have to log in, then like you have to log in logic work if the app is checking for jailbreak, if SSL pinning is implemented, or if some logic is being like we can say obfuscated. So these are the things can use, and Hopper is very beginner friendly and excellent for understanding how the functions behave. And so these are the main key strengths. So it's a visual code analysis, we can able to say to specify the easier to understand the function logic and control flow. And the third one is like Ghidra. So it is advanced deep analysis. That's NSA's powerful reverse engineering platform offering the like we can say it's like it's actually developed by the NSA and completely free. So it's greater for deeper analysis, especially when the app is built using the shift, which is harder to reverse. So it gives like decompiler view, function graphs, data flow, much deeper insight compared to other tools. So these three tools together give us complete picture of the app before running it. So this is an advanced recommendation engine, comprehensive graph view, so excellent for the shift support. So these are the three tools together giving us a complete picture of the app before running it. So Now let's talk about dynamic analysis. So dynamic analysis means testing the app while it is running. So static is like testing the app with when it is not running, and dynamic is like testing the application behavior during the execution, like by interacting with the live memory, hooking functions, and observation running time. So we can bypass the security controls and extract the sensitive information as it flows through the app. So if the static analysis look at the car's engine when it is off, then the dynamic analysis is like starting the engine and observing how everything moves and responds. So with the dynamic analysis, we can able to see what the data is actually passed to the function, capture tokens, password and API parameter while the app is running, bypass the security features like SSL pinning, change the return value of the function, understand how the app behave while in the running time. So dynamic analysis is very important and help us to understand the app's real-time behavior. Okay, now just look at the dynamic analysis tools for the iOS, that is Frida, or we can use the Objection. So these are the tools. Like Frida is one of the most powerful tool in the mobile security. It allows us to inject the script into the running app and hook into the internal functions. And you can able to print function argument, modify data, bypass SSL pinning, capture the sensitive value, observe how the app work behind the scene. And Frida is like a flexible and extremely powerful because we can able to write the custom script also. And when to use the Frida is like complex custom whole unique bypass scenarios, automated testing framework, and the deep instrumentation requiring precise control. And when come to the Objection, it is a build on top of the Frida, but it is easy to use. And it is perfect if you want to resolve without running the code. And with a single command, you can able to disable the SSL pinning, dump the keychain, explore the classes, search the for method, interact with the app's running time. So the main difference is Frida gives you full control with the custom script, and Objection gives you ready-made command for quick testing. So you can think of Objection as a beginner-friendly version of the Frida. So this is the complete today's topic. So it's like a quick overview about the main topics. Yeah. So we saw what is static analysis and what is dynamic analysis and the key tools of use for each categories. For just a summary took of that, like static tools like class dampers, Hopper, Ghidra help us to understand how the app is built internally. And dynamically tools like Frida and Objection like help us to see how the app behave in the real time and us allow to test security control more deeply. So in the future video I will go, if you want you can comment and what are the topics I want to do and what are the things I want to see. And so if you learn something from new today from this video, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel and comment which tool you want next. Okay, so thank you for watching and see you in the next video.